Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Return to Zork. When we last left off we shattered this bull memorial and we actually get some music that sounds like the regular forest music, and the forest music's quite nice. So I lost my bearings for a moment, but I've retraced my steps, and so now we can head towards the other side of the forest. So we can head this way. It's a little bit of a faff in that sense, but we should be able to make our way through. So this is a point where I will need to save. We'll save in a new slot. We'll save it I guess. So this is the penultimate area of the forest. Spider time, eh? Let's save from our spider encounter. So, how to not deal with spiders. Touch the web. The fangs of death. The fangs of death are fearless. Therein, of course, lies the hint that only the fear necklace is able to repel the fangs of death. So yes, if you're curious, if you try to use the sword to attack the spider, you just get it killed anyway. So let us deal with the spider properly, why not, eh? So let's use the necklace. We just pick it up and we show it to the spider. We could feed it to the spider. Reverse arachnophobia. Now we'll use the dwarven sword to strike open the web. The road is clear. To flood control dam number 3. This is our prize. Now, it doesn't appear on the map. It does. Okay, so I believe we can come back here. We can. Good. So here's also the backside of the water. We'll need that later. For now, though, we've got to where we need to go. We've added the flood control dam to the map. Might as well take a photo. Nothing photogenic. It looks impressive. Flood control dam number 3 is one of the wonders of Zork. Let's get out of that place. The music was tripping me out. So we've cleared the Forest of the Spirits. We've got everything we need to from there for now. We'll be coming back, though, to Flood Control Dam a little bit later. So, we can now return to the ancient ruins. Because now we can use the poem that we learned here. Let's just have a quick refresher. Actually, it might even be in my journal, actually. Let's look in the notebook. The vultures, they stole Luminite from the dwarves. I'd be curious at some point to, like, go through and fill out the notebook properly, right? Because you've still got some holes here. Oh, let's try that again. You know, like this great diffusion space is empty. West and East Chamber empty. Yeah. But East Chamber mysteriously began to disappear, etc. The vultures, so on. Everything Morpheus wants to study is turned to stone and carried away by the vultures. There's certainly a lot of lore going on here. Okay. What happened to Canuck? Ancient ruins. Okay, ancient ruins that used to move. There are 6 muses of the arts. The forge is disguised. Okay, so the songs of the spirit. So I believe the tree spirit sings various songs based on what point you are in the game to use as hints. So that's the purpose of it. It's just to give hints, but I don't think she actually gives any points. So we didn't actually get access to the muses. I mean, I know I'd have to do anyway because I'm using a guide, but effectively, you remember from last time in the mayor's office. Have a quick look again. So that's noteworthy. Apparently I had to look at it again. I thought we already looked at this last video though. But yes, here it is. Bog down not with your staff, but return to throw, lest the vessel of sight miss your boxing helmet. and your brilliant defense hit you in the orb kicker. So that tells us pretty much everything we need to know. Let's use the map and move to the lighthouse. Actually, no, we'll use the map to move to the big tree, because it's faster to go this way. We actually need this rope back. Thank you. We need the rope with the talon again. So let us now go back to the ancient ruins. So first we must put the 6 disc pieces into the trencher. You place the broken pieces of the disc in the trencher. Indeed. So now we'll need to equip the various statues of what we need. So we place the stick over here. We'll then get the talon and put it here. We'll need to get the box and put it here. There. We'll put the helmet on this guy maybe? On that guy. The thermos is here, the vessel of sight. The shields, the brilliant defense, over here. And finally, the tele-orb. That is everything we need. So now, the flying Disc of Frobozz has been forged, with 20 points for that. Might as well put everything back in our inventory. I mean, not everything here is needed, but we might as well. Don't know where the box went, but hey. And of course we'll have to grab the Disc of Frobozz, put that in your inventory. So, let's have a look, eh? Examine the reforged flying Disc of Frobozz. I keep calling it Frobozz because it's obviously a frisbee, but we can't call it a frisbee, so it's a Disc of Frobozz. So it probably was even mentioned in the ancient forge here. The flying disc of the Frobozz Magic Company manufactured flying discs that were used to shatter walls of illusion. The last remaining disc was broken into pieces and hidden by the evil wizards before the Great Diffusion. The evil ones were waiting for the right time to gather the pieces together, reforge them, and shatter the wall of illusion to get to the hit magic hidden behind it. Exactly. So we have now completed what we need to do at the ancient ruins. So it's time to start getting serious. After all, there's only a few more elements that we need to end the game. First though, we can still, get things sorted over here. So yes, all of that running around we've done throughout the entire game is to get here. And what we're going to do here, you ask? We're going to pick up the flying Disc of Frobozz and we're going to throw it. You shattered the wall of illusion. That's it. The disc is gone too. It's purely used for that one moment. Let's advance, shall we? And behold, the Citadel of Zork. You can tell things are getting serious now. You must first bow to the hand of Morpheus. Oh no. Do you mean bow? I've got a bow. Shoot arrow at hand. Excellent. Put that back in our inventory. So, let's save again because things are going to get serious. You can see we're almost at the end of the game now. Look how much points we've got. We've got 202 out of 225. Let's enter, shall we? Here's an orc leader. And my sword is not glowing blue at the sight of danger. Fair enough. But if we say, for example, pick up the sword and try to hit it at the guy, he doesn't seem to care. Oops! The sword slipped out your nervous, sweaty hand. Can't you see? You're orking up the wrong tree. A hint there of how to get past this particular orc leader. But so just for the sake of amusing ourselves, let's kick the orc leader. Are you serious? Can't you see? You're orking up the wrong tree. There we are. So to get past the orc leader, we need to craft an invisibility potion. And we know how to do this because we've looked at the slide puzzle. If we examine the slide puzzle, let's examine it. So search for 3 more pieces on the ground where this was found, right? But water unseen, it falls, mixed with bat dropping yields potion for invisibility. Yes, so of course that means we need to get the bats. So we need to first go and say hello to the witches. Witch Yuta here. We could take a photo of her. Why not? So now we can ask about the bats.
These little darlings are very useful, and so are their byproducts.
We do not have permission to use them though. So what we're going to do is we're going to show her... I'll show a picture of a cow, I guess.
Aww. Have you ever tried to milk a cow with cold hands? These little darlings are very useful, and so are their byproducts.
You have permission to take the bats. Excellent. So, showing her a picture of a cow, also showing her the thermos works as well. The milk now has infinite milk in there, by the way. That's the book, but... yeah. And it's an empty thermos now. Fair enough. So, we now need to use the bats. Now, normally the purpose of the bats is to help you get through the Whispering Woods, because if you... there's the Citadel of Zork, casually. So if we go to the Whispering Woods, for example, turn around, and we release the bats, remove bats from Batcage, release the bats, you can see they will actually reveal how to move. See? They're showing me the way forwards. Now they're going that way, but we know better than that. They're probably going to lead me all the way through the maze. All we need though is the Bat Guano, which we now have. Time to use the map and head back to Flight Control Dam number 3. Because, as you can see, the backside of the water is special. If we now pick up the flask and fill it with the backside of the water, the flask is full of sparkling clear water. And now if we could take the guano and mix it with the sparkling water, there's a glowing blue potion in the flask. Excellent. So now we have the potion of invisibility. So we can head back to the Citadel of Zork and enter. So what do we do here? We might as well actually leave, just so we could save again. So there's a few more ways you can mess this up. If you just drink the just drink the potion. Looking pretty confused, Mr. Orc Leader. Doesn't understand what's going on. The orc can still sense your presence. So if we try to attack him again, it's not going to work. Like if we just now attack, the swinging up left and right doesn't even work, but if we strike now, it still doesn't work. Oops, it's not convoluted enough. Can't you see? You're orking up the wrong tree. And this time, the hint is actually going to tell you. Because not only do you have to drink the potion of invisibility, which we're going to do now, you then have to scare the orc leader away. And the fear necklace is not going to do it. Would you believe that tape recorder is what we need? Exactly. Use tape recorder. Alexis. That's no pooch, that's a hellhound! The orc is frightened by the hellhog's bark. See? That hint from Wizard Trobal coming in useful there. So let us save. We're almost there now. You're visible again. Well, time to do one last death. Morpheus's favourite. Crispy critter heavily fried in deep oil. When we come back next time, the conclusion of Return to Zork.